Hello everyone, in today's video's tutorial we are going to see an answer to two important parts in mathematics, and that is the word problems and the set theory. It's going to be a great solution we'll have today, and I want you to pay keen attention as we'll be looking at the first question. The first question says the cost of a motorbike is 110,000 naira. If the value depreciates by 10% yearly, what will be its value at the beginning of the following year? Now, this is a question that is most importantly asked in most college examination. If you are in Nigeria or in most of these West African countries and you take WAEC, Neco or GCE, these are some of the objective questions you might most probably see in your examination, and we are going to give you a thorough answers to this question. Now, the first one we'll be looking at is a question on the word problem. Now, one good thing about word problem is once you can understand the question, you should be able to solve it. Now, as you go through this question, I want you to know this. One, that depreciation is more of reduction in value. And once you get the value that is being depreciated, you must subtract it from the original cost or the original value. Take note of that. And two, when you want to convert 10% to number, you have to, the value, when you're finding the value of 10%, you have to divide 10 by 100. So 20% is 20 over 100. 10% is 10 over 100. That is percentage to number conversion. Now, bearing this in mind, let's go straight to solving the question. Remember, the value at the beginning of this year, the cost of the motorbike is 110,000 naira. Now we are asked to look for the value at the beginning of the next year. Beginning of the next year simply means the January of the next year. Now, if a motorbike costs 110,000 this year, and it depreciated by 10%, that simply tells us that 110 naira, 110,000 times what? Its depreciation, which is 10 over what? 10 over 100 will give us the value of the depreciation. Then 0 will cut off 0. 0 will cut off 0. So we'll be left with what? We'll be left with 110,000 times what? Times 10. And if you multiply that, what will that give you? That will give us what? 11 what? 11,000 naira. Now that is the cost it will depreciate. Now if you buy a motorbike at 110,000, by the time that year ends, it will depreciate by what? By 11%, which is 10 what? Percent. Now that is not the value. Now we will now look at how we remove the depreciation from the original cost. The original cost is what? 110,000 naira minus the value of what? That it depreciated. And when you do that, you are going to get your result to be what? To be 99 what? 99,000 what? Naira, and that will be your value. Now, simply stated, the value of the motorbike at the beginning of the year is equal to the original value minus what? The original value minus the depreciated what? The pre-depreciated cost. And that will give us what? The original value of the what? Bike, which is what? Which is 99,000 naira. So our correct option is option what? Option C. So you see, solving question like this is very, very easy. Now let's look at the next question. The next question is question number 8, and it says A and B are set such that the intercept of A, the number of A, n means the number of set A. That means the number that set A is carrying is 26. The number of set B is 19, and the number of set A intercept B is 11. You are asked to find the number or the value of A union what? Union B. Now, I want you to always note that when you have something like this, it means the number of value in set A. Now, uh, if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all in set A, if you have them in number in set A, the number of set A, the number of values in set A will be equal to what? 10. Now, I want you to look at that. That is it. That is what they mean by what? Number of value in set A. Now, when you are given this type of question to solve in set theory, all you need to do is to look at the addition rule. Now, note this key point as you solve this question, that addition rule in set theory means the intercept of A union B is equal to A intercept A plus intercept of B minus the intercept of A intercept, the number of A intercept B. Now, let me take that again. Additional rule means the number of A union B is equal to number of A plus the number of values in B minus the number of value of A intersect what? B. Now, when you do that, you're going to get your solution. And also note that in set theory, that and mean intersection, and it is represented by the symbol N that looks like N. And or is what? Is union in set, and it's represented by the symbol that looks like what? U. Now, let's go straight in answering this question. And I also want you to note something. That I'm going to show you that now, that when you have this same value, you are asked to look for A union B, that the value for A intersect B, simply means this set value. If this is A and this is B, the intercept is the value that are found in between them. So this will be what? The value of what? A intersect what? Intersect B. Now I want you to take note of that. So that is the value that is common to A and what? And B. So let's look at that addition rule, and we'll use that to solve the question. The addition rule we have shown you says intersect the number of A union B, which is what we are looking for, is equal to the intercept of A plus the intercept of B minus the number of, not intercept, the number of A intersect what? Intersect B. The number of set of values in A intersect B. Now we are given the value of A to be what? 26. So the number of A in A union B is equal to what? 26 plus the one in A, number in B, set B is what? 19. And the numbers in set A intersect B is what? Is 11, as indicated here. So when we add 26 to 19, 26 plus 19 will give us what? That will give us 45. That will give us 45. 45 minus 11 will give us what? 45 minus 11 will give us 30 what? 34. So that simply means that the number in set A union B is equal to what? Is equal to 34. 4. So the correct option is what? B. So when they say A union B, it means all the values in what? In A and what? And what? In A and what? And B. So you see, that is exactly what you are asked to look for. So the correct option is B. I guess you learned a lot from these two solutions of this past question of the NECO 2021 past question. If you are taking the exam NECO, this is your past question, question number 7 and 9. I hope you truly appreciate the solution. If you like this video, I want you to give it a thumbs up and try as much as possible to subscribe to this channel so that you can get subsequent videos once they are published. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you watch the solution to question number 9 and 10, which will be published next week.